And see, the quests kind of come along as you do things, or you can go into your what do they call it, chronicle here, this book, and it will allow you to go and pick up quests that you want to take on, which is pretty neat. All right, like you might want to choose to kill wolves, and then you can go down the explorer adventure path and do that. So the questing in the game is really fun as well. I've got to admit. Let's go here. There we go. 2 different colored chests because there's different types of wood in the game. And now one thing I don't know for sure yet is when it comes to crafting like weapons and tools, you can craft them with different materials. Like for example, if I want to craft a metal buckle here, for example, a metal buckle is used for belts, straps, etc. But when I click on this is the recipe. It wants metal ore. Now I have gold right here. I could use gold, which is very rare, or I can use iron ore. Now if I chose to use gold, I don't know what that does for my metal buckle in the end, and gold I haven't seen very much of, so I'm not, you know, wanting to make a metal buckle out of gold. I might make a sword out of gold, but see, I want to know if it makes a difference if I make a sword out of gold versus a sword out of iron, because you know, if you look at gold ore is very rare, you've got iron ore is just rare, and I want to know if it changes the stats or durability, but it doesn't say that anywhere. So even if I press Y and look at my chronicle, like it doesn't say make this out of this and it makes it stronger, or it kills faster, or kills more death happens. I don't know. But so those are some of the things that I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. It is a really cool game. I've got to be honest with you. It's fun so far. I'm gonna chop down some trees real quick so I can replenish, because I'm gonna go into the ooh, it's dark time. Dark time. I'm going to, and it's weird. There's no axes in the game, so you just kind of chop down the tree with a pickaxe. I don't know if that's something that they plan on putting in there, but I'm not sad that it's not around, not missing. There's a sharp rock. Don't need that. That's where you'd start out with the tool. You use that tool, and then you can make a basic pickaxe out of that once you get some wood. And then I've got my metal pickaxe, is what you see right now. What's going on, Shadow Tornado? This is Sky Saga. I can't see much. There we go. I just need a tree. Come here. No. Come here, tree. Stop running from me, tree. My own little forest here. I'm actually currently in my own little world. So when you start up the game, you get your own world to do as you wish with. So let me explain this real quick, guys. So in the game, you harvest these as something you mine, and they're keystone fragments. And once you get these keystone fragments, you make keystones, and keystones, just like they sound, are for portals. And I've got a portal here in my home world, and I can put there's different types of keystones, and they're kind of like the way Trove is set up, to where you have different tiers, like you have tier 1, tier 2, all that stuff. You can throw one of these in there, and it'll take you to a different biome. So for example, the green keystone is the normal area. Keystone unsettles you with images of tall looming trees and greater threat. The adventures here will challenge you. And then, for example, I just obtained the white keystone, which is going to send me to the snow biome, which is a little bit harder to deal with, because you have to deal with keeping your body temperature down, or not down, sorry, up. You don't want to freeze to death. So basically that's what's going on there. So that's pretty cool. And I don't know how many there are of these just yet, but I just got into, like I said, I just got into the white one. So I'm gonna use that keystone, and check this out. This is actually pretty cool looking. The visuals in the game are actually very satisfying, and it's hard to believe this game is in alpha because I have not run into any bugs or anything like that, other than the recording. That is legit looking. So we're going to go to the snow biome here. So I like the whole dual wielding aspect in this game. Like you can... this is going to be tough. The dual wielding aspect of this game is pretty cool because you can choose what you want on right or left click, which I think is a cool feature. So like you can have your torch and your sword, you can have your mining pickaxe and your torch together, or your sword and your pickaxe, and you can dual wield weapons, which will allow you to do faster damage and more damage depending on the weapon. As you get into higher tier stuff, and I think that's a cool functionality. Like I've got a sword and a shield here, for example, like 2, so I can block with a shield and then hit with a sword. Now only basically the tier 2 weapons, for example, like the pickaxe, the metal pickaxe and the metal sword, which takes a little bit to kind of craft and get to, but it has durability, whereas the beginning, like the regular rock pickaxe, the stone pickaxe, does not. Like it doesn't have any durability. It will never really wear out. All right, so we found some like gold right here. This is sweet. The mining in the game is actually fun, and it sounds cool too. Like when you hit the metal, it makes a big difference, as you can tell. And not only do you get the metal, the ore that's on that block, but you also get the block too. So you're mining 2 things at one time, which is cool. And you can see all the other players in this particular world kind of walking around. So let's go exploring here. And I really like this feature. I wish this was a part of Minecraft, to be honest. Where I can hold the torch and light my way. I don't have to put torches everywhere, but I can if I wanted to. I can like put a torch right here. Oh crap. So I gotta block and get this guy. Where's he at? So my sword's pretty strong. The wolves in the game are now, when you first start out, they're kind of tough, but they're now a little less OP because I've got a metal sword. Nice. So I found some more of the white keystone fragments, which is what I was looking for, and we got some iron ore right there. So nice, nice, nice. And this wood is actually a little bit more rare. This is root wood. Thanks for the follow again, guys. Appreciate it. That boy Sleepy, thanks for the follow. And if anybody has access to Sky Saga, the North American version, let me know. You can join in. I'll add you as a friend in here, and we can adventure together if you'd like. Whoa, whoa, oh, wolf. So yeah, you can't hold your shield up there forever because you have a stamina bar that you have to deal with. I gotta put some torches up if I want to be able to see. Thanks for the follow, guys. Crazy follows today. Appreciate that. Moobot doesn't even know how to keep up with it. Alright. Okay. See, like I said, whenever you have a mineral that is attached to one of these rocks, you get both the mineral and the rock. And another thing that's cool about this game is harvesting quantities is really good. So like if I just get this right here, look how much, like, it gives you this wood, but that's like 3 of them. So it's not just 1 block whenever you harvest that. That is lovely. So it cuts down the amount of stuff you're harvesting. And if you just act like it's Minecraft, for example, and you start, you know, gathering this stuff, you're realistically gathering more than you think you are. So when you go and check your inventory, you're like, holy crap, I have mounds of this stuff now, and I didn't really have to get very much of it. So, in a sense, that's pretty nice. I do like that aspect. You can also craft quite a bit while you're walking around. So, like, if I wanted to, I could craft a workbench right here and there, a forge, a campfire, which campfires, I'll show you what those guys do in a bit. But you can craft that stuff right off the bat and kind of lay it down wherever you need it, and then you can pick it up right away. So you don't have to like beat it down to break, you know, to break it back into its pieces or whatever, like you do in Minecraft, for example. You just pick it right back up, which is lovely. There's a lot of quality of life features in this game that I'm totally into. They did a good job with all of that. Yes, this is free to play, by the way. You can sign up for the access, alpha access. I don't know if they're letting anybody else in right this second. They had a little trial period to let people in. I mentioned in the recap, so hopefully you guys saw that and joined in and are getting access as soon as possible. But thanks for all the follows, guys. I can't even keep up with it. Appreciate that. Alright, let's see here. Oh, wolf belt. So for now, there's not actually any monetary elements in the game just yet. I don't know how they're going to go about that, but hopefully it's just customization stuff. That would be legit if that's the only monetary element in the game. I don't know if this maybe. There are also a little bit more mechanics to the mining and the combat than just your regular like swing and hit. So, like for example, I can I'll do it here. I can hit this normal, and you'll see it start to break, and hit it again. If I double click real fast, I'll hold my pickaxe back, and it's a little bit heavier strike. So I can then, I'm holding on to it, I can then release that on whatever I want, and it will strike harder. And it's like the strength of 2 smacks versus just the 1. So that's a cool aspect too. It's not super useful, but I mean right now, because you can't really, from what I can tell, you can't really do that with the let me do here, with the sword. So if I double click the sword, okay, so it does hold it back. So if I were to swing this sword at an enemy, it would do a heavier strike, which is a cool feature. And depending on where you put your sword, whether it's in your left hand or your right hand, it will do different things, and you can dual wield weapons as well, which will also do different combat attacks, which I think is legit. Oh, nice. Found some more iron ore. I need this. Need it. Give it to me now. I'm just gonna light up the place. The one-handed push-ups, I might be able to do that. I can normally do them. I might do that here in a second when I get a break here. I don't know if I can do them right now. I'm a bit sore on chest because I did it 2 days ago, and then today, this morning, I did triceps with a lot of push-ups. So I will attempt them. I just can't guarantee that I can do them. But for you guys, I'll attempt it. And I did say that I would do something for 5,000 followers. So I can't deny that. I can't deny you guys push-ups. It is a bit weird, though. I can say that there's some, like for example, when you mine ore or most things, it will auto like gather it for you, right? But if you mine like wood, for example, or if you kill an animal, and it drops whatever it's gonna drop, you have to hit E to pick it up. It's weird. I don't know why there's a difference there. I don't know. I mean, I kind of like that it doesn't auto-gather everything because, you know, I don't want, you know, snow and things that are just random. So I'm happy for that. I'm just wondering where the difference is. What can I expect it to auto-pick up and what not? But I'm glad that it auto-picks up ore. I think it just auto-picks up some of the valuable stuff. I've only died in the game once, but it was because I froze to death. You freeze to death really quick in this game, in this particular biome. Get up there. No, I want that. It's also cool how the braking mechanics work in this. So, for example, if there's a block out of reach, I can jump and hit that block, and it will stay partially broken. So you can jump up again and hit the block, like versus Minecraft where you punch it and then it heals, basically, and then and then you're kind of screwed unless you build your way up to it. Like I said, there's a lot of what's it called? Quality of life things in this game. Gotta admit, I enjoy. See, this stuff is just hiding everywhere, and the quality of this material is very rare. I've yet to figure out the difference between very rare materials and the less rare, I guess, materials. Because, like I mentioned earlier, I don't know if you guys heard this, I don't remember how long ago I mentioned this, but you can take this, for example, this is basically iron, but it's a higher... It's a more rare version of iron. It's rose iron. And I can make the same things out of it as I can in iron so far in the game. I haven't got super far yet. But I don't really know the difference because it doesn't determine... It doesn't make a difference in stats. But seeing that I got a bunch of this, I'm going to go ahead and make a new like sword or pickaxe or something and compare it to my regular iron pickaxe and see if there's a difference. You can also do that with wood too. Like I can make my pickaxe out of 2 different types of wood, and I don't know if that's just cosmetic or if it actually changes the stats on the actual item, which we're gonna find out though. Gonna find out. We're not gonna freeze to death like we did last time. No freezy freezy. So no, it doesn't have any skills like Trove. It just has, I mean, you have jobs you can kind of base yourself on, so you can play the game how you want to, which is neat. You make your own story, hence the name Sky Saga. Make your own saga, which I think is cool. I wish the torches would, oh, big cave, hello. I wish the torches would warm me up, because if I get out here, I start to, I don't need that right now. I start to get a little cold, a little chilly, and I'm gonna show you guys what that's like here in a second. So you don't get hungry, but food does provide you health. It's interesting like that. And when you hear the wind, that means that your body temperature is going to go down, and as soon as it starts going down, you'll see a little icon up at the top, and it will indicate that my body temperature is going down, and I have to either it'll tell me like you need to find shelter or make a campfire or something. Now the campfire system in the game, I can't really figure out what the heck is going on with that, because I know it heals you. What it does is basically when you eat food, let me see if I can give you an example while we sit here and freeze to death. When you eat food, so if you look, I've got all my hearts across the bottom there. I've got a lot of hearts, and one of them has been taken away by the wolf that I fought earlier. But if I go ahead and eat this pumpkin, I'm going to get that back. But if you notice, it's a small heart. So if I create a, you know, say if, build campfire and rest to fully repair half hearts. If I build a campfire, then it's going to refill that heart. So if I eat, it only gives me half the hearts, which I guess take half as much damage to deplete. So it's an interesting mechanic. You don't get hungry, but food serves as health, but you have to basically complete that whole thing with sitting next to a campfire, which only lasts a couple of seconds, honestly. You build a campfire and it literally lasts for 15 seconds max. And so you have to be ready. You have to basically have eaten all your food and then be ready to camp right then and there. So it's kind of weird like that. I haven't quite figured out the point behind that. That may be a system that they're working on. I can't say that it's bad. I don't quite understand why the campfire doesn't last very long. And I haven't quite got myself in a position where I need to make a campfire to survive out in the open like this. What I've done instead is just dig a hole, surround myself by it, but then at that point you're kind of screwed because you either have to keep digging and get to a cave to mine some stuff, or I guess go back out and try not to freeze until you get somewhere else. I don't know. But I'd like to lower my body temperature and then make a campfire and see how that works, because I have 3 of them in my inventory. So yeah. The visuals in the game do look pretty good though, I've got to admit. And whenever you know, the biomes are well done. It's not just snow on top. The snow kind of comes down further, and then you've got detail in the side. So it, like, from this perspective, it doesn't look like blocks. It looks like all one layer, and I think they did a good job with that. They did a really nice job with that. So it's a lot more. Oh, here's a wolf. It's a lot more than Minecraft with a pretty texture pack on it. To be honest, I think they did a good job with this. Oh, hello. I got hit. Done, son. There we go. You have to kind of give him a final slap there to harvest whatever it is to harvest. But notice I had to hit E there to pick up that material. Okay, so look at the very top there. You'll see that I'm getting a little cold. You'll notice that that indicates your body temperature, whether you're cold or hot. And you notice, if you look at it, it's now moving. So I gotta get to somewhere where I'm out in the open. So I've got to be careful. Why you no be caveman? I could be caveman. That will actually help my body temperature situation. But I do want to figure out if this also helps. So let's build a campfire, have that last for 2 seconds. There we go. And then, so there it is, and you'll see the thing going down, so I have to use it like immediately. And if there's other people in the world, they can apparently use it too. I just don't know exactly how that works, because I haven't seen anybody else put one to where I can go and check it out. But looks like they added this little graphic too. Where previously that wasn't there. It's neat. I get a little overview. I'm sleeping. Oh, and that's it. That's that was the extent of my campfire. Now, time lapsed a little bit, and it's getting dark. So let's go check out that cave. But if you notice, my body temperature is not a problem at the moment. So it kind of gives it a cooldown for that. Oh my goodness, it gets dark quick. You gotta pull out the torch. I really do like the fact that you can walk around with the torch and light your way that way. You don't have to put torches down everywhere, which is fantastic. Fantastic. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Totally forgot where the cave was. I don't want the snow. Alright. Yep, I'm gonna have to... Oh, here it is. I'm gonna have to start digging a hole here if I can't find the cave fast enough. Is this it? So at any point in time, I can actually go back to my home world, recover, and bring with it the stuff that I gathered. Let me get in here real fast, and I'll show you guys a little bit about the questing in the game. Because it's cool. You can, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't notice your question there. It is in third person, and I'll show you that in just a second. Right now, it's a little crucial to get into some warm spots. With the stamina system, you can also get tired. If you notice, after you start mining for a little while, if you keep going, you start losing energy. Especially if you're mining ore. If you're just like constantly mining ore, you will tire out. And once you start getting into the red, it's going to take away your health. And notice how I got in here just a little ways, and my body temperature problem is no longer there. So that's what you have to do in this particular biome. And I think that's cool how the different biomes not only have different resources and enemies to deal with and all of that jazz, you also have different elements on top of that that you have to deal with. Like, for example, in the cold biome here, you've got to deal with cold temperatures. I think it's cool. So I imagine if they have some sort of nether like they do in Minecraft and it's full of lava, you know, you can probably have to worry about your body temperature being too hot. Yeah, this is definitely Sadface's backyard. This is Canada. This is the Canada biome. That is it. So yeah, you can switch. I can turn off the UI right here, which is cool. So if you're not worried about what, you know, inventory items you have, you can turn off the UI. I can also go into third person like that, if you wanted to, which is cool. And you can create your own little avatar when you first start up the game. There's not a whole lot of customization in the game just yet, but I made my little tiger dude, which is pretty neat. If I hit my rucksack, I can switch the camera around to where I can see him, and that's pretty cool. Can't really move him around from this point, but that's what he looks like. So the third person there is a little interesting, like sort of floating. That was cool. I'm like floating up the side. You don't have to jump up each individual section. You can kind of walk towards it and it will let you go through it. But if you hold down spacebar, then it looks like you're floating. I just figured that out just now. That's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm getting way too cold. There's a... Ooh, what do we have here? Somebody or something is building a fire over here. Let's see what this is. Ooh, I've got like a little village. Oh, the mine. Alright, let me get inside here. This is going to help out my... And if you notice the UI has got like frost all the way around it, let me know that, hey dude, you better get in there, because you're going to get killed by the freezing temperatures. Enjoy. Oh, and yeah, and when you discover areas like this, I think this has been rated by the people earlier, because in chat I think they were saying like, oh yeah, harvest the rails and stuff. But you can go in here and get these chests, and they'll have stuff in them. Oh, look, check it out. So I've got some things that I can take, but I think my deal is carbon. I want that. What can I get rid of here? I don't need bone fragments. And the cool thing is, here, let me show you guys this. Whenever you're trying to figure out materials like, what is that? You can go right here and hit Y, and it'll open up the Chronicle, which is your go-to guide, your Pokedex, if you will, for all kinds of, you know, all your materials and things like that. So basically, this cotton sheet will make a flag and this, but I have to obtain Architect 2 in order to get this, unlock this item, which looks to be a bed. So cosmetic items. So this is something that is cool to have, but not necessarily anything I need. Now, if you come across collecting a bunch of this, which is really cool, you can go in here and add the quest to the log, and it will be like, oh, you can harvest cotton sheet, 5 out of 6. I just need to get one more of those, and I'll get experience for that. But, which is really cool, but I don't really know what the experience does in the game just yet. Besides getting through, if you look at right here, your skills, which are going to be your you got daily challenges, architect, for example, here. So architect, place 2 simple flags, and you get so your XP is based on your particular skill or school that you're aiming to go for, and then you just kind of move on to the next skill. And then once you go through these skills, these different classes or schools or however you want to call them, then it'll gain you access to other ones as well as other things you can craft. So the crafting system of the game is really cool, and that actually is how I like to relate the game to I'll be on online, for example, because you have to kind of go through tiers. You have to, like, oh, I've got to become a level 2 architect in order to get to this part of whatever it may be. Yeah. Oh, crap. This guy. Oh, switch to... There we go. There we go. I just switched. I was hitting him with my torch. He was weak. Weak sauce. Get on my level. So this is an opportunity to go. Oh my gosh, a warlord. Okay. Let's get into where I can see you first, and let's get into first person. That sounds a little better. Hi there, warlord. Don't kill me. Holy crap! This guy's gonna hurt. He definitely hurts. All right. Bring it! I need to switch to my bow and shoot him from a distance. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cheat, guys. Sorry. Alright, bring it, dude. Give me some lights. Put the light on the wall. Just do it. Guy's coming. Hey, can't get me. You're too fat, dude. Oh, yeah, wait. He's not too fat. Okay. You're slow, though. And you can dodge backwards. Ooh, yeah, he hurts a lot. No. Oh, I gotta get up. No, 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 no. Okay, I got like 2 hearts left. Bring it, dude. Come on. Yeah, come on. Okay, he's pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I should do this. Ooh, okay, yeah. Didn't matter if I had a shield or not. He just squished me. Huh. So yeah, the enemies in the game are kind of tough if you're not armored. So when you die, I found out you lose like half your inventory, and it's just random, which is lovely. So don't die. But you can go back to the spot where you were if you can figure out where the heck that was. I'm probably going the wrong way. And go back and pick up your stuff. And I don't know how long it lasts, but yeah. Hopefully it sticks around for a little while, because it takes some time to figure out where this is. Now these islands are not huge. I mean they're fairly large, and I guess some of them are bigger than others. But like this one's probably big with my luck. Where's the mine entrance? Yeah, there it is. Well, there's some of it. Oh crap, he's still there. Okay. Well, how many? Ah. All right. Oh, but he's not feeling good. All right, we'll take him on again. Oh. Okay, that's half my health. Ugh, really? I'm not doing good. Come on, and I'm freezing. I wish I had arrows, because I could just shoot him from here. That's not the case. I'm just gonna run up there. Look, he has that sliver. Yeah, blocked him. Nope. Yep, got him. Sweetness. Give me that sword, epicness sword. Alright, give me all my stuff back. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Well, that was brutal. I killed something I wasn't supposed to. What is this? I don't need that. Yeah, I do. I need that. I don't need the snow. I do need a campfire. This is cool. I guess it's a captain's armor recipe. So you get recipes by killing bad dudes. Oh, and I'm gonna try the camp thing, like you're talking about. Give me the charcoal. Come on. Don't you lie to me. Don't you lie to me, campfire. Really? Give me the charcoal. Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. I don't want the charcoal anyway. I'm done with this world. What is... Okay, I thought there was somebody standing there. Oh, man. Okay, what is... See, this place has to be warmer. There better not be another one of those friggin' huge dudes in there. These guys are like nothing compared to that guy I just had to kill. That's like two-shot that guy. Bring it! I thought that boss was gonna be like that. Oh, we got two guys. We got this guy. He's gonna hit me with a flashlight or something. Oh, he's got a torch. Okay. Bring it. Yeah, come on. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. Kill you first. Fight each other. Yeah. Okay, how many of these guys are coming? Bring it. I'm fighting my own people. Whoa, that's an archer. Okay. Can't shoot me. He dropped a bow. I already have one though, so yeah. Oop, here is a... open the chest. What is that? Stone shield? Thank you. Yeah. Let's see what I can get rid of. I already have a bow. I'm gonna get rid of the meat by eating it. There we go. Did I? Oh, I must have dropped it. Yeah, I did. Okay, that's fine. Rose iron rod. I need that too. I need it all. Not enough inventory space in the freaking universe for this. I can make a forge anytime I want. I want this. Give me that. Thank you. Okay. That'll work. Alright, so let's get back to what I was doing. Whatever that may be. It's dark in here. Alright, there we go. Light it up. Give me some arrows, dude. Thank you. And you know what? I am going to equip my bow, so I can shoot these guys from a distance. I happen to like the bow, but it's two-handed. So the kind of weapons that are in the game, you've got like a mallet. Obviously what you saw that one guy have, he had a mallet and a sword. And speaking of swords, let me equip my epic sword of epicness right here. Yeah. So you have your loadouts down here, and you've got, like, see, I got a sword and torch. I've got this other sword and a shield. But what I can do is I can set this up however I want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this over, so that way I'm using both swords in this particular loadout. It looks like I have two swords there, but that's not the case. I'm setting up the loadouts, which is nice. So let's see how freaking cool this sword is. Oh man, sword of awesomeness. Now I really have to kill somebody. Where are you, simple-minded soldiers of my own race? Yeah, there you are. Okay, so it's about the same, actually. It took 3 shots, but, you know, maybe I'm just not skilled with it yet. I don't know. But it's still a cool sword. There, I gotta give it that much. Either that or these guys are getting a little harder. Come on. He gave up. He gave up. He only dropped the sharp rock. Okay, so... alright. Yeah, double kill. Fatality. Okay, so... I don't know if they're respawning or if I'm just going to areas that I haven't been yet. But, you know what? In the face. You're too slow, man. Ooh, okay. Where's everybody? Okay, that's not fair. Alright. You know what? I need to go back home anyway. They're still coming. Where you going? He's running away. He's like, I don't feel good. Kill all of the peeps. Alright, that's enough. Not messing around anymore. I'm going home. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Confirm. Oh, this is gonna suck. Alright, some to warm up. Do the one-handed ones. I don't know if I can. I did triceps today. I'm gonna get a little. There we go. Alright, some more. And even out the sides here. Ready? I think I can do it. Oh, that side's hard. Okay. Alright, guys. Hope you like that.